Come on, let me see your shooting form real quick.
All right, let me show you my shot.
That is terrible! What is that? Do you know what you just did wrong? Doesn't matter if the shot went in. Was it A, your legs?
My legs. I didn't
B,
get my legs.
your wrist? Or C, your elbows?
Okay. My fault. Why have to be so aggressive all the time?
Hurry up and answer.
You think something's wrong with my legs?
The answer was your wrist. It was flat like that. How do you think you're ever gonna make a living playing basketball with a flat wrist? Let me show you 3 ways to improve your wrist on your jump shot. The first exercise we're gonna do, you're gonna need a dumbbell, and you're just gonna do some wrist curls just like this. These wrist curls right here are gonna be extremely beneficial in building that wrist flexion that you need, which is then in turn gonna help you have a stronger snap on your jump shot. You'll see that transition right away. Okay, so wrist curls. Snap. Oof. Oh yeah, that's a good snap. The next thing we're gonna do is take that same dumbbell, instead of doing regular wrist curls, we're gonna turn it around and do some reverse wrist curls. This reverse wrist curl right here is gonna train your extensor strength, which is the top side of your forearm. We need to balance out that wrist since we're always flicking this way, especially while we're shooting. What this reverse wrist curl does is it stabilizes your wrist joint, it reduces the wobble at the release, and it helps you keep the ball centered on your index and your middle fingers. Now, the reverse, I'm not gonna lie, this feels very, very awkward. My wrist feels way more stable though. The next thing we're gonna need is a kettlebell. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get this kettlebell and we're gonna put it straight up and do these wrist holds. You wanna hold for 20 to 30 seconds. We wanna make sure we're keeping that wrist straight and that there's no wobble within that wrist. This way we know we have wrist stability. This right here will build endurance for your wrist. It will help with late game shooting. When do most of your misses happen? When you're late game, when you're tired. It's your wrist getting tired. It's not really your form. Oh. Ooh. Keeping this controlled is way harder than it actually looks.